And does it bother anybody that we still don't have a title song artist announced yet? And again, we're 4 months out. I mean, time's a wasting. Well, we can forget about that. I got something to say. Well, it is finally official. The artist that has been chosen that is going to join the ranks of Shirley Bassey, Paul McCartney, Adele, Sam Smith, Carly Simon is none other than 18-year-old Billie Eilish. Now, I'm not familiar with Billie Eilish at all because I'm not a 15-year-old girl, but you know, a lot of the new up-and-coming artists today I'm not really that in tune with, so I decided to go check out some of her songs. I listened to Bad Guy, Ocean Eyes, and Come Out and Play, I think it's called. And I gotta say, I really do actually dig her sound. She has a very unique sort of sound, but it's not one that you can kind of pigeonhole into any sort of specific genre, if you get what I mean. So I think that makes her a very interesting choice to do this next Bond song, because normally when you hear an artist gets the Bond theme, you already kind of have a preconceived notion of what that theme could sound like. But with her, it can go a number of different ways. I think it can go kind of poppy. I think it could go a little more subdued. And I like that. I kind of like not really knowing where this theme is going to take us. Now, the one good news is that this theme seems to be already done. It's completed. It's in the can. And it seems like Eon was just kind of sitting on this, waiting to announce it. I'm actually happy about that. That quells my concerns on this title theme, because I was nervous that they were going to pick the artist now and then they were going to speed rush this thing out at the deadline. And I kind of hope the same thing has happened with the Hans Zimmer thing too, kind of going back on that. Or, I hope that he's been working on it for a while now and it's not something like he was just handed 2 days ago and is like, here, you got to do this. If that pans out like this, then I think there's a good chance that we could get a good score. I think there's a great chance we can get a really good Bond theme. And hopefully this means too that we also get the theme kind of interwoven into the music. Please? What I particularly want out of the Bond song this time around, I want something a little more upbeat. Now, I'm not saying I want like Another Way to Die levels of, man, give me something a little Duran Duran-ish. Give me something a little Aha-ish. I don't mind the big power ballads when it comes to the Bond themes. Those big, sweeping, bombastic themes like we got with Adele and even to a degree with Sam Smith with Writing on the Wall. But I really don't want 3 of those back to back to back. I would like a little bit of a switch up, a little bit more of, variety here. If Roger Moore can go out with Duran Duran, why can't Daniel Craig go out with something a little bit more upbeat and poppy and electro and stuff like that? So that's my personal wish with this Bond theme. That's where I personally would like to see it go. If it turns out different, so be it, just as long as it doesn't suck. Right, Madonna? Well, this was a short and sweet video this time. What are your guys' thoughts on Billie Eilish doing the Bond theme? Please post them below. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. Adios, and GTFO!